Hey, hey, how are you?
I'm doing just
We are
fine, just
good.
fine.
Thank you
And
for
how's your
joining.
day been going?
It's been going great.
Good,
It's been
good,
going great.
good,
So,
good.
we are here today. By the way, I'm Janet, and this is Miss Lovely Genevieve, all
Yeah.
the way from Indiana.
Hi.
But we are here today to kind of go over what this common sense theory. I know a lot of you guys have been hearing about it, and so we are here tonight to kind of let y'all know what it is, what it's about, and just to kind of give you a synopsis of kind of what this common sense theory, $100 a day system is. So I am going to ask Miss Genevieve a couple of questions, and she's going to ask me a couple of questions, just like you right here in our living room. You know what I mean? Even though I'm all the way in Atlanta and she's all the way in Indiana, we are here together via this social media, able to actually communicate with each other and have a conversation. And we want you to join us in this conversation. So, Miss Genevieve, I wanted to know, how did you get started in the common sense theory?
Well, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur ever since I got out of high school. I was always selling something, the common things that the Tupperwares and the Mary Kays and all of those things. But it wasn't until I started taking workshops from Stanisha Graham that I was introduced to a more systematic way of doing things. And then I guess it's about a year ago, she started this venture that we're in now, and I got a phone call on Thanksgiving, and she says, "Oh, I found something that we're going to be able to make some money. Are you in?" And I says, "I'm with you. I trust her. She's a seven-figure earner. That's Tanisha Graham. She knows what she's doing." So I jumped on in there with both feet.
Amen.
Yes. And
That's awesome.
so, how did you get started?
Well, the way I started is I've been kind of like a backstory as far as joining this type of business. I had an accident back in the day, several years back, and due to that accident, I felt, and the way that my employer treated me, I felt like a number, literally. Even though I worked for them for 15 years, they literally treated me like a number, and I became a liability because of my accident.
Ooh,
And so
too
that's when,
bad.
yeah, exactly. That's actually when my mindset started to change because I've been loyal to a company for 15 years, and they told, because of an accident that I had on the job, mind you, I was treated like a number, and so my loyalty didn't matter to them. So my mindset started to change. So and my mother was always an entrepreneur. I've always known her as being an entrepreneur. They called her Jamaican woman because she has so many jobs. She worked for herself. You know what I mean? So fast forward, I was looking for something, after that accident to say, okay, I need to be my own boss. Looking for something. And I got into a company because at that time I was looking to,
Mhm.
cleanse myself because of the accident. I had so many surgeries. So I was looking for to kind of cleanse myself, but also I was also looking to lose weight because I had gained weight as well. So I found a company. I lost 80 plus pounds with that
Wow,
company.
that's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's a blessing. Yes, off my
Congratulations.
meds. Thank you so much. I've been blessed to be off my medicine and everything like that since then. And so I was, that's my passion because I'm able to help people. You know what I mean? And so, um, fast forward even more, my mother passed away, and I'm a single mother. And because of the fact that my mother was always there for me and helping with the kids, I had to find a different method of how
Hmm.
I was doing this type of business. And like just like you, I met Denisha Graham. I went
Yes,
to one. I
she's
met her.
amazing.
It is
She is
amazing.
amazing.
I was able to go to one of her internet currency classes. I think it was her first one here in Atlanta. I met her. I met a whole bunch of other wonderful women that I've been connected to ever since. And so, because of the way that she teaches a system, and that's a lot
Yes,
of times that's what we need.
yes, it's the
That
system.
helps us, it's already in place. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You don't have to go out of the box and do something. It's already in place for you. And because of the fact that she started that system, the copy paste paste system, I was able to not just continue to do my business, online, but I also was able to increase my business offline,
Mm-hmm.
and then again, fast forward again, she was joining with this company, that we are now, the Drink to Shrink and everything.
Oh,
I was hesitant because honestly, I was with that other company for several years, and that's where I had my biggest transformation. So I was having, you know, emotional detachment kind of issues. But at the end of the day, it wasn't making me money because I wasn't in a system like she had in place. You know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? And so I finally decided to jump, and I finally decided to leave and detach, remove the umbilical cord,
Uh,
remove that umbilical cord, as you would say. And so that's when I started making more money. I basically, with this common sense theory system, I've been able to make more money in the year that I've been here than 5 years in the previous company.
nice.
I've
Nice.
surpassed that, in this type of business and this type of system, and arena, because of the fact that she has a system. And I'm gonna tell you this, she perfected it.
Yes.
She had a system back
Isn't
then.
it
This
awesome?
system, she perfected it. You see what I mean? She was able to perfect it, and no matter what kind of background you have, no matter if you have experience or no experience, you're able to jump in here, and you're able to basically, make the $100 a day if you follow the system. No matter what. So that's basically kind of a synopsis of how I got into it,
Good.
and I've been loving it ever since. I've been loving it ever since.
All
Hmm.
right. Okay. That's fascinating.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Now, what made you jump to here? It's kind of, I kind of answered my, question here as far
Okay.
as, my hesitation. But I want to ask you, what happened to you as far as what made you leap, or what made you come over here, as far as what held you back, or did anything hold you back?
Well, I was afraid. I had fear of failure, but my fear of not being able to make ends meet and not wanting to go out. I had did the second job thing. I had did the 9 to 5 and then got off of that job and went to another job while I was trying to raise my child. That way I had to drop him off at my mom's house, and that just didn't work.
Yeah.
I needed something that I could do from home so that I could make him his dinner, and then I could do it on my own. So when this opportunity came and it was a work from home, I had to put fear behind me. I knew what I needed. The criteria was there. I could do it from home. I could do it on my cell phone. I could make my own schedule. It was just so many things that was right with it that I just had to like push that fear back and just jump in with both feet. And that's what you have to do. You
Yeah.
you can't let fear hold you back, because that little break, that little thing in your head will always give you doubts. There's always some kind of reason why this won't work, or and you can't listen to your friends because they tell you you're crazy because they want you to go out there and get another 9 to 5 where you're not going to get paid for what you're worth. With this business, you get paid based on the amount of work you do yourself. And there's nobody setting any glass ceilings for you.
Yeah.
The glass, you could just break any glass ceilings. Because actually, your boss wants you to be doing the same thing they're doing, and they want you to be making the same money they're making. Not like in corporate America, where if you want a higher job or a more authority or better pay, your boss is afraid that you're going to take their job. Here, they don't care because the more money you make, the more money they make anyway. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So I just had to get rid of the fear and just go out there and say, if I fall, I'll just pick myself up and keep on moving.
Amen. Exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing too, because of the fact that that's what I love about this system too, is because of the fact that even the people that you sponsor, can
Mhm.
literally make more money than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what so anybody, it's not about the people at the top making more money or not, because that's not true. That is literally not
No,
true,
it's not.
So that's the thing. And one thing I really love about this is that um it's treated more as a
We
family. There's more, the connection that people have and stuff like that, that no matter where you're at, because me and you, we don't, neither of us benefit from each other. You're not in nowhere in my line or anything like that, but I help you and
right.
you help me. You see what I mean? And that's what I love about the connection and stuff. No matter where you're at, we still help each other. No matter what, we still connected as a family. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about
Absolutely.
um
So
the
what
common sense
actually
theory.
what was that one thing that made you take that leap? What was that thing that was the deciding point for you that make you come
um
into the business?
Being denied
Uh,
unemployment.
okay, okay, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Being denied unemployment and actually having to pay it back. Because as a matter of fact, the company, it was a small company before all this, it was a small company. And I had won the first go round, but then of course they lost, I lost the second go round. The state of Georgia, that they always go after the employers. And because of the fact that
Mhm.
they appealed it, that was a guarantee that they were going to win. And anyways, won't go into the details, but that's basically because I had to do something.
You had to
I
do,
had to do
yes.
something. And
When
I
you're
had
back
to
against
just take a leap
the
of faith.
wall,
Exactly. And by the grace of God, I'm telling you, I've been able to pay my bills and survive. I've been
oh
able
yes,
to pay my bills and survive with the kid, with my kids and everything like that. So that's a
good
blessing
job.
in itself. Yeah.
Good, 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 good. So good.
Yes.
Now, all right, good, good, good. So now, what are you really making $100 a day? There's all these days you make $100 a day. Are you?
I
Are you making $100 a day?
Yeah, I average out about $100 a day. I do average out about $100 a day. Of course, there's some days that are lower than others, but if you average it out, I really do make that the $100 a day. And the thing is that the system is in place so that if you follow it to the T, follow the system, follow the be coachable, be
Yes,
open, and everything like that, you're actually
gotta
able
be
to do it.
coachable.
And you got to get out of your way. You got to get out of your way. I'm talking to myself too sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Because no, you do. Honestly, you do. You have to get out of the way because there's people. What I love about the system is that there's people that have been able to walk away from their jobs. There's been people who've been able to purchase vehicles, cash out, might not be brand new for them, but or for
Mm-hmm.
like as a matter of fact, Margaret, she was able to get a 2016 vehicle, brand new, cash.
Nice.
Hello.
Gosh,
No,
hello.
no loans, no loans or anything like that. You know what I mean? So this system has afforded a lot of people to do so much. And if you follow the system and if you're open and you're coachable, and leave out the stuff that's in your head, like you said, the little fear
Get out
belief,
of your own
then
way. They say get out of your own way.
yes, exactly, you'll be able to do it. You definitely,
Yeah.
you definitely. And
My my
so,
my my financial journey has probably been similar to yours. It averages out to $100 a
yeah,
day, if not more. You have
exactly.
those big days, and then you
Mhm.
have a small day, but in average, it does. It averages
Yeah,
out to more than $100 a day in most cases.
yeah,
And the
exactly. It does.
investment, do you realize it only costs $79 to get in?
Exactly.
And
And if you do it
that's
right, you get it back.
amazing, amazing.
Mhm.
So it really
Yep,
does. It really does work.
it
Yeah.
does. It does. It does. And so, let me ask you this: what has the common sense theory? What has the $100 a day system? What has that allowed you to do?
Um, it has given me comfort that I don't have to worry about making ends meet. I don't have to worry. I can actually go on a vacation and take my family on a vacation or buy them birthday presents, and I have money in the bank. That's
Right?
like I never had savings. I've actually got savings now. So just having a savings account and be able to buy stuff for my grandchildren, and but it's boosted my confidence. it's the training that we get gives you leadership skills,
Hmm.
and it gives you just gives you so much more than the financial part of it.
Yeah.
So it's just many, many, many things,
Yeah.
and I would never give it up because I just love it and love the people. The people are just awesome because, like you said before, we are a family. So the common sense theory has been just multifaceted for me, multifaceted,
Yeah.
and I would encourage anybody to jump in there and join
Yeah.
us. Join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
So I think we're just about ready to wrap this up. We didn't want to keep you very long. The common sense theory, $100 a day, it's out there. And you can see from Janet's making money, Janet's happy. I'm Genevieve, I'm making money. I'm definitely happy. So join the common sense theory, make $100 a day. If someone asked you to watch this live, get back to them
Yes.
and get some information from them. If you're watching it on Janet's page, get back to Janet. If you're watching it on my page, get back to me because we're a family and we want everybody to win. So have a nice day
Have
and
a
we will
great
see
night,
you next
everybody.
time.
Thank you
All
for
right.
joining me.
Bye.
Bye.